The reason that I design is because I believe in the modern woman and the modern man. My philosophy about design has to do with being minimal, modern, lack of excess, lack of decoration, purity, and comfort, and value. And when I think of all of those things, they seem to me to be American qualities. The excitement and the challenge is how to take it further.
He's always had this great ability to perceive what's wanted or what's needed. And he's always been way ahead of everybody else out there.
He isn't ever satisfied. He never sits still and lets the world go by. I mean, he's totally in tune with what young people are thinking.
It's not intuition, it's strategy. We tap into exactly what's going on. That's what we're supposed to do, and that's what we know how to do.
When you think about fashion, so few people actually change the way we think about clothes, and Calvin Klein is one of them.
I think that Calvin will go down as one of the great designers in the latter half of the 20th century.
When I say modern, I'm talking about clothes that can work for people. I'm talking about clothes that enhance the body. I'm talking about clothes that make men and women look and therefore feel really good.
Surveys conducted by leading market analysts show that Calvin Klein is one of the most recognized brand names, not just in America, but worldwide.
We look at Calvin Klein in 27 countries around the world. It's a leadership brand for both men and women, and that's very, very unusual to find a brand that appeals to both genders.
Calvin Klein is probably the most famous American designer outside the United States.
The amazing thing to me is that Calvin Klein is incredibly strong in places it's just arrived or hasn't even yet begun to be distributed.
Everybody wants to be sexy. Everybody wants to be beautiful. Everybody wants to have the fantasy of smelling great or of looking great. And Calvin can capture that in any nationality.
It's a level of stature that are associated with Calvin Klein are in the zone or in the realm of a Coca-Cola or a Disney.
A newly installed international management team has formed strategic alliances with global manufacturing and distribution partners worldwide. The company is now primed for significant growth in the international marketplace.
I believe we probably have the strongest management group of any apparel company in the world today.
By creating 3 distinct lifestyles, the company has made it easy for anyone who wants to own a piece of Calvin Klein. There's the Calvin Klein collection, aimed at the most sophisticated customer. CK for the more forward-thinking who want clothes with an attitude. And CK Calvin Klein jeans, the first step into the world of Calvin Klein. The celebrated collection is where Calvin Klein makes his mark season after season. It's the creative starting point for the entire company.
Calvin Klein is our American hero.
His sense of style and his sense of fashion is something that is incredibly attractive to women from all countries.